morning, everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I edited my first video last night. I'm going to upload them but keep them private until I'm ready to make it public. I also am viewing this as a really good opportunity for me to grow and take care of myself. I know I'm talking a lot on these vlogs. There's just so much going through my head. I know I'm gonna feel better with time. Like today I woke up, I'm not gonna lie, waking up in the morning and going to bed at night are my least favorite times of day. Like I hate it. Going to bed at night is really sad for me, and waking up in the morning is, I just have to wake up in the morning and start over every single day. It's not like I'm sitting around like moping all day, you know? Like once I get into my day, I'm feeling better. When there's silence or when there's like calm, that's the first thing that comes up. I'm kind of waiting for that to go away. I have a virtual event today and I just like am not in the headspace to like host it. I'm hoping no one shows up, but we have 6 people. 6 people registered and I'm hoping none of them show up. I have to remember too, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Okay, enough of that. I'm a child. I got my keyboard yesterday. Oh, and I showed you my giant printer. I literally don't know where I'm gonna put it. I also got a HelloFresh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the morning kind of cleaning up a bit and start my day later because I do have this meeting at 4:30. So it's almost 11, so I'm like, maybe I just start the day at noon and then I work like 7 hours straight. I say that now, but remember yesterday I was telling you how I like always crash at 1 p.m. so this could potentially be. But hey, if I just load up on caffeine, we'll see. One of the other reasons I'm vlogging is because it makes me less lonely. But it does. I feel so much less lonely like being able to talk about this and just like do weird things. Like I feel like I'm hanging out with you guys even though I'm hanging out by myself. But this is my creative outlet right now. We're not gonna focus too much on what's happening here. We're gonna focus more on how I can move forward. Also, sorry, the audio is probably bad because my door's open, but I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to just like wallow. I wanna wallow so hard. I cannot. I need to fully commit to prioritizing myself. I forget where I was going with that. Where was I going with that? I don't have the emotional energy to talk to like anyone about this right now. I just don't. It's just when all of these are at play, it's harder for you to like show up. So like I said earlier, like I have this meeting tonight and it's like I don't want to do it. When you are the only thing that you can truly control, it makes it difficult. What am I trying to say? I can't even think right now. I got my desk. I was bummed that my desk wasn't gonna come till Monday because I was like, obviously I can't set anything up till I have that, but, and then I saw the FedEx guy pulled up and it was like a huge box and I was like, oh, I think that's it. And he even carried it up the stairs for me.
The downside is I think you left your toolbox in our office.
I did. Okay, guys. I am just gaining a whole new perspective on things. There are things that are happening for me. Like, yeah, I would be a fool to pretend they're not happening for me. Like, there's so much goodness coming into my life. This is an opportunity to work through it and just like find myself. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned, and I didn't realize that I was codependent, but I totally am. And I don't like that about myself. It is not something I'm proud of, but it is something that I'm actively working on. And this is part of it. Like the reason I feel the way that I do is because I'm codependent. I do think there is fault in being like too independent, but there's also fault in being too dependent. It's all an opportunity to learn and grow and all of that. I don't want to be like sad forever. I don't want this to like control my life. Like this sucks. I have so much love for this person, so much love for them. This does not change the way I view them. 100% no. I'm moving through this from a place of love. I'm working on myself. That's the least I can do is take advantage of the lessons I've learned, and you never know what the future can bring. The reason I'm kind of happy, so obviously I just got my desk today, which I wasn't supposed to get it till Monday, so I'm like really excited about that because I can like build it and stuff. I'm coming into financial abundance like very, very soon. I'm in a place where I'm scared, but I'm also ready and like totally willing to like do it and put in the work. And where I'm at now, I didn't think I would be where I am. This time last year, had no idea I would be where I am right now. And I have to remember that. Like when you date people, when you meet people, you never know how they're going to impact your life. One of my best friends, I've known him since college, and if you asked me in college if he was going to be one of my best friends 6 years later, I would have said no. I wouldn't have believed you because we were just different people. I have no idea how our paths just kept like crossing and crossing and crossing, and now he is one of my biggest, like, we just support each other so much, and like that's a perfect example of like you literally never know. So you can't look at situations as like the end all be all. Like you don't know. I even have faith. Like there's this one person I had to let go of in my life a couple months ago. I'm not convinced that they won't ever come back into my life. Like I think this is a bump in our road. And I said this in one vlog, how we're all like intertwined. And I mean, just think about the number of people who like came back in your life or appeared and like they became this huge, like the universe is expansive, and you have to remember that. You have to like see it from the bigger perspective. Like this is not, and this is one reason, like I don't cut people out of my life. I don't do it. First of all, I don't have time. That's a lot of energy on my end to cut someone out, to serve karma. Like, no. Like, I mean, obviously there's like serial killers out there and stuff. The one person who has treated me, I have never been treated this way because I left that door open, and not in the way where I let them disrespect me, but I just said, hey, now's not the time. Like, you gotta give me space, and I hope one day we can be on good terms. And that person apologized to me about they came clean about why they treated me the way they did, and of course it had nothing to do with me. It doesn't mean that I deserved it, but you have to think of the bigger scheme of like the bigger picture of we all have our shit. We're all going through shit. None of us are perfect. I have 100% treated people poorly, and I've had to learn through those by being treated poorly myself. Like it's all just an intermingled. Even my career, I'm just in such a better headspace. I'm feeling good. I feel valued. I feel like I can move forward productively, and oh gosh, I'm just excited to be a little more comfortable in my life, if I'm being honest. I'm feeling good. I'm sorry for the 2 like sadder vlogs, but I'm gonna keep them because it's literally part of the journey. It's part of everything. I don't want to just show you guys happy parts because you won't understand the sad parts. You won't understand. Like I want you to see like what I'm going through in the process. This is why I'm documenting it, because I feel like I'm in a place where I can actually document it in a productive way and share with you, and hopefully inspire some of you to just take your situations that you're in and really challenge yourself to change your perspective. Challenge yourself to love. Challenge yourself to just accept people for who they are and where they're at. Like, yeah, if someone treats you wrong, it's not you. It's not you. And I know it feels so personal, and it's so easy to get into that victim mindset. But at some point, you have to get tired of like hearing that same story over and over again that you're telling yourself. Like, but just like keep exposing yourself and keep feeling grateful. I'm not even kidding. The fact that I got my desk today literally made my day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to build it because I actually don't have tools. I live in a building and there's 8 units. I have to find someone with a toolbox. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Life's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And sometimes it's hard to see it. Let's be honest, I'm gonna go to bed tonight and I'm probably gonna be sad again, but it's constantly coming back to this reminder. And if you constantly come back, you're going to get to a point where you retrain your brain and just more acceptance, more love, more joy, and I'm done. I'm gonna stop procrastinating now. Next Saturday, the 17th.
Next Saturday.
So just finished my meeting. It actually went so well. I know this morning I was like not looking forward to it, but so much has happened today that just like, wow, like I'm feeling really good. A lot of forward movement. I caught up with my 2 best friends today. My 2 best friends, we have like this very deep emotional connection, and it really has to do with one of my best friends I've known. Oh my gosh, I met her literally 10 years ago. What a thought. literally 10 years ago I met her, and my other best friend, I met him 7 years ago. I met them both in college, and we have been through everything together. Like, none of us are perfect people, right? But all three of us, like, we're constantly learning, growing, evolving as human beings, and we have been through, again, so much together. I've fought with both of them. I haven't talked to both of them for periods of time. We've come back together. We've always reconnected, and I don't know why talking to them today gave me a whole different perspective of, and I know I talked about this a little earlier, but just like, you don't know where life will take you, and you don't know how important you are to other people and how important they are to you. Like, and the people who really are meant to be in your life, like, they will come back. I just have this like faith now that even though this situation didn't work out for me right now, doesn't mean that it can't work out later, or that we can't be friends in the future. If you've watched the past 2 vlogs, I've been a little bit of a Debbie Downer, and it's been hard, but today was kind of this realization of like, I don't have to look at the situation the way that I've been looking at it. Like, I can choose to be happy and move forward. I trust myself that I don't expose myself to the wrong people. Everyone that I give energy to, I give them energy because they are good people. They are good people. They want to grow and change and evolve on their own. I meet someone and I really care deeply for them, but they kind of get caught in this spiral, and it's like, I gotta go. Like, I love you, but I gotta go. Like, I'm working every day to show up as my best self for you, for myself, for the people I love. And if you can't do that for me, there's other people in my life who are doing the work that I'm doing. And that's why our relationships are so deep. Like, again, my 2 best friends, like, we're not afraid to show up and have those hard conversations with each other. That's why our connection is so deep. And I want more people like that in my life, just on that other level of like I'm someone, if you call me at 3 a.m, I will get out of bed and I will come to you. I don't even care if you're in India. I will book a flight and come to you. Like, that's how I am, and that's who I am, and I really want to give my energy to people who are like that too. And I understand most people are like that, or they want to be like that, and if they don't have the ability to do that, they're just not there yet. It doesn't mean they're bad people. They're just somewhere else on their journey, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's so funny the way it's like, this morning I was like, I wish I could just let it go, and I feel like I'm actually letting it go by the end of today. I'm just like, I'm letting it go. However it's going to come back to me. Again, I kind of realized with my 2 best friends, we have been through periods of times of hating each other, like absolutely hating each other. I've just gone through so much, and that's one reason our connection is so deep, and just like not being afraid to go through shit with each other. It's about like, you continue coming back as better people each and every time. Like, those people are the reasons I've grown so much, and I'm the reason that they've grown too. That's why you keep those people in your life, because they challenge you to grow every single day. I know these vlogs have been really chatty. Let me know if you like them. I used to follow this one girl, and I loved how chatty her vlogs are. I'm like, girl, I don't care what you got from the grocery store. Like, tell me some shit about life. That's more of like my speed. So let me know in the comments if you like videos like this. Honestly, I'm probably gonna still do them like this, because this is what I like. Just like talking about the universe and life, and hopefully this brings a new perspective for you guys in your relationships, and again, just being more open-minded to the possibilities of the world. Like, the more you hang on to things, anything that I've held on to has turned into chaos. The 2 most traumatic relationships I've been in is because I held on to them longer than I should have. If something doesn't feel right, just let it go. And it doesn't have to be this hostile thing. It can just be like, hey, let's take space. We're not working right now. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening in this situation. I think we both know it's just not really working right now. It doesn't mean I don't care about him. Like, I do. I care deeply about him, but I think we both know that it's better to just like chill right now. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, I'm gonna do some work now, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Say hi. We're getting pizza. What is the place called?
Basic, because that's what we are.
Basic bitches getting basic pizza. And that's it. That's the update. Okay, Chicago native trying San Diego pizza.
It's gonna be a tough sell. It's already pretty thin. It's looking a little soggy. I have to eat it with my hands.
What do we think? Good? Happy?
Good.